Game number 21 for the Boston Bruins here tonight, as they had a big-time divisional rivalry-ish kind of opponent in the Tampa Bay Lightning, one of the best teams in the NHL going today. No Steven Stamkos, though. So I was there. Got about 5 rows behind Tuukka Rask. Great seats. So I'm going to keep this as brief as possible. I'm doing this a little bit later than I normally would. Usually it's like right after the game. I'm doing this after actually the Patriots game because I need to get my voice back. So starting things off, Bruins really needed a huge performance tonight from their goaltender Tuukka Rask, as for the majority of this game, not only were they out Zdeno Chara, they lost John Michael Lyles early on in the first. Hopefully he will be good to go coming back soon enough. So Tuukka Rask taking on Ben Bishop, goaltending matchup. Tuukka Rask has been pretty phenomenal for the last couple of games. But scoring will start it in the second period. A great keep-in by Colin Miller off of a face-off win assisted by Spooner. Gets it to Dominic Moore. This guy has been a stud all season. 6th of the season for Dominic Moore as he pops it past the Bishop. Take it later on into the second period. Bruins getting a power play on a slew foot trip move by Druin on Torrey Krug. Torrey Krug will make him pay as he gets a shot. It's double deflected by both Bergeron and Backes. Backes getting the power play goal. A beauty setup as David Krejci would wander down after giving it to Krug. Krug will go a little bit more towards the center. Finds him. Beautiful shot. Double deflection, like I said. Great setup on the power play. Good to see the power play getting back in action, as they really, really needed to start getting it back up. Again, a little bit later on in the third period, David Krejci making some plays again as he gets a streak into the zone, finds Jimmy Hayes? Yeah, Jimmy Hayes! The pointless streak is finally over!
Are you serious?
The drought is done since February 24th of last season. Jimmy Hayes has been completely and utterly pointless, and he finally scores a goal. It is unbelievable. It is a miracle. The monkey, as you saw in his celebration, the monkey off his back. Hopefully Jimmy Hayes gets really much back in it, but pointless streak is over. Congratulations, Jimmy, on your first NHL point. It only took you about 20 plus games. So we go to the third period, and it's David Pastrnak on a bad angle. I personally thought Patrice Bergeron got a little bit of it, but he was creating havoc in front of Ben Bishop, and it sneaks its way in. Boston will go up 4-0. Later on in the third, Tampa Bay will finally get it a goal. I thought it was Jonathan Drouin. Actually, hold on one second. They actually gave it to Victor Hedman and not Drouin. That's the official goal scorer. I thought it was Jonathan Drouin on a tip-in, but no, I'm not the officials. Anyway, solid win for Boston here. 2 points that they needed against a big dog in the Atlantic Division. You can't get a bigger win than this. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, but I believe this is the second win for Boston against the Tampa Bay Lightning on the season. So that's great news. This is a team that they need to beat in the playoffs if they get thus far. Anyway, 3 stars of the game. Star number 3, why not? Jimmy Hayes. Fuck it. Actually had himself a pretty good game, scoring a goal. The pointless streak is over. Jimmy Hayes, 3rd star of the game. Star number 2, Dominic Moore. Potentially also could have been David Krejci. Was conflicted between the two of them. Could have been also David Backes. So, I don't know. Long list of people you could put in this. But Dominic Moore getting the scoring party started. Some great work on the penalty kill early on in the first. Just solid play all around from Dominic Moore this season. And star number 1, 2 U's, 2 K's, 2 points, Tuukka Rask. Solid as always. this has been a phenomenal year for Tuukka Rask. Basically, every win that the Bruins have got, he's been the goaltender in net. So, as the Bruins go, so will Tuukka Rask, or as Tuukka Rask goes, so will the Boston Bruins. That seems to be the case on the season. Hopefully, things continue to pick up. Bruins, I believe they don't play again till Tuesday. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm kind of going this as quick as I can. We will see you there for the next Bruins Recap Show.